wanted to get creative. I wanted to brainstorm. I wanted to do things that nobody else thought of. And in order to do that, well, we were in that small joint office back then. We didn't have this. And so we were all kind of crammed together, and I can speak a little bit loud at times and get a little bit ornery at times. But we were a group, and it was in that group that I found myself escaping from this particular mental status that I was in. And that's how I felt before ProNet, exactly as this picture described. I saw the sunset. I mean, I knew where I wanted to go, but I was just out there on my own. I had no way of finding myself and finding a way to enhance my self-esteem. My confidence was drooling, my ability to accomplish anything, because even my worst day today, I know, is better than your best day right now. Because back then, being in the shoes that you were in, that was my mindset. I was in big trouble and I needed help, and then along came ProNet. Now we got the job market, especially here in Reno. It's a crash. It's an icy slope. And this is the best way I can picture what it is, what you guys are facing. And that's, you can't face this type of thing alone. You just can't. The people in this room, even the people who aren't here now, that were part of my team, and when I say my team, I nicknamed our group the Rebel Hearts, because we had a lot of heart, and we were a little bit rebellious, and Tina had to reel us in a little bit from time to time. But when you're in this kind of a mess, pride needed to go away, ego needed to be set aside, and I needed to have some direct input from people that believed in me. And when I had that, I began to make progress, even though I didn't have a job. I mean, the results weren't there. That was what the interesting part was. I was growing. I knew I was growing. I knew I was coming along. If you saw the look of my resume when they were done with it, you knew I had a long way to go. There was a lot of red marks on my resume. There was a lot of red marks on my mock interview when I was done with my interview. It's amazing what happens to a person when they're with someone and they have a common goal together. And I was absolutely enthralled in this. And I pushed for everything I could possibly get out of the program. And the program gave back to me tenfold. And it was a wonderful, wonderful experience. And that job market, I don't think, I mean, you guys tell me, I don't think it's any different today than it was 4 years ago, maybe even worse in this area. But it got me to stop talking about the job market. And it got me to start thinking about who I was. What was the best part of me? What could I do that I presently wasn't doing? And how could my friends help me get there? It wasn't just networking training. I learned how to make friends again. Something that I kind of got isolated from in my job. You know, you get to grinding out a job and you're working at a job and you get into that rut. And I never thought about increasing my Facebook friends or anything like that. I had enough friends. I didn't need any more friends. But the truth was, not only did I need more friends, but I needed to increase the quality of those relationships.